consultants, welcome back from that break. And guess what? Our guest is lucky. Man, I don't know how long we planned this, Shally, to have a guest on the show. And I'm not going to talk about him like he's not here. He's right here. I know we can all see him. And I'm going to let him introduce himself. And after you know who he is, this is how you will know that this topic is going to be fun. You're so welcome, our guest. Please tell our people who you are.
Are you ready for me?
Well, we are ready.
Yeah, so my name is Owen and I'm really glad to be here.
You're welcome at Random Talks. We're excited to talk.
I know. Thank you for accepting our invites. It was not easy getting Owen here. He's an ambassador of so many things, man. By the time you get Owen here.
Special invite.
Yeah, we're so excited. So guys, we're just not going to waste your time. We're just going to jump into the topic. And Shally is going to take us through why is it okay to have best friends in a marriage or in a relationship? Shally, let's get on with this.
Thank you so much, Sally. So going straight to our topic, we talked about different genders and them having best friends. They're in a relationship or marriage. So what we need to know first and foremost, who is our best friend? Do we know best friends on a point of maybe because we trust them or priority, or it's because of an emotional intimacy that we term them as best friends? Who are these best friends?
Okay, thank you so much. It's a very interesting topic.
Yeah.
So I'll begin with a best friend in general.
Yeah.
So a best friend in general is literally someone you share with literally everything. When you feel sad, when you're down, someone you call and like, hey, I'm going through this is what is happening in life. So literally a best friend is someone who moves your day-to-day life.
Who
You can't spend a day without calling. It's like no other support.
Like they understand you to a deeper level. They understand who you are. Yes.
Amazing. To me, I think I agree with Owen to a point. A best friend is someone that I think, yes, that you can count on. That someone who knows you maybe even better than you know yourself, even more than even other people know, even your own family, because this is a type of person that you probably even talk to the most, you share your deepest, darkest, with. This is a person that you really lean on. And in my opinion, in general and in a relationship.
So it's that deep with a best friend. It should not be taken lightly. So when it comes to a relationship, what do we have to talk about it, being that our best friends allowed in a relationship for different opposite sex? If it's a male gender, are you allowed to have a best friend? Because you're in a relationship. Yes, so we are discussing in terms of male genders who are in a relationship or in a marriage, right? Is it okay for them to have best friends? Because it's random talks, so not going to
Now when you go into a relationship, it's a whole different. Because you're now looking at commitment. Like this is someone. Anyway, it depends. The other people go into relationships and it's just But I'm talking at a committed relationship.
Like you're leading to marriage.
Leading to marriage. So having a friend outside the relationship is okay. Because at the end of the day, me and you are not always going to be on the same page. It's okay to always have like someone to go and talk to. But still you should have your limits of what you share outside your relationship. But having a best friend outside relationship is kind of tricky. Because to me, I feel like your partner should be your best friend. This is someone you should call when you need something, you should confide in emotionally, you should literally always seek for some guidance, you think about this, someone you should always share your thoughts.
Do you think, sorry to cut you short, do you think that is an unpopular opinion?
Some people do think it. Some people do think it is, because some are okay with it. You know what? It's okay. Have a best friend outside who you can confide in and talk to. But to me, a committed relationship goes beyond. Was it all committed friendship?
Yes, true.
But once you commit towards marriage, now that is you're building a strong foundation that will hold your marriage together. Even though the storms come, you'll be like, this is my best friend. This chick knows I'm like this. He knows me in and out. Better than someone outside your relationship already doesn't know you that much. Because on a committed relationship, that's when I get to meet your family, I get to know your family, I know what you're going through, which is a bit tricky because we don't want to die. Some best friend some best friends step apart. Because you can never. But this is someone you're going to get married to. No matter what you do, you always be stuck.
So when it this question is now directed to me because now it comes to the female gender. What do we have to tell? Do you share the same opinion? Because if you're in a relationship and you're married, are you okay with having a male best friend? Do you think your partner would be okay with it?
I won't speak for my partner, but
step in his shoes, you're one.
I feel like this is putting me in a box. But yes, I think when it comes to me having a best friend, especially in my marriage, I now look at what my partner thinks or feels about it. Because we are not going to deny the fact that before you enter that marriage or that relationship, you found your partner with friends.
Of course.
And you cannot wake up in the morning and tell that person that you don't want them to be friends with their friends that you already found in place. But because there are things that will start to make your partner feel uncomfortable, it all comes down to a healthy relationship or a healthy marriage, which is built by trust. If your partner trusts you enough, I don't think they will mind you having a best friend. In my opinion, there is no one who's going to be more important than your partner. And if your partner knows that, or if you know that about your partner, you'll never have to feel insecure about the people you found in their lives. So I wouldn't mind having a best friend outside of my marriage, because I know that these are people who have been there longer, even, which is different for me, by the way, because I think of all my friends, my partner has been my best friend longer than anyone. I don't have old friends anymore. But yes, I still believe that if it was for anyone, they are best friends. If you know that you've never had any reason to feel insecure about their friends, then it shouldn't have to be a problem. Because friends are it is not healthy to have your partner as your best friend constantly, because in the end you need someone on the outside whom you can confide in. That is my opinion.
Okay, at the end of the day, we also need to discuss the point of a close friend, because I'm thinking
we are mistaking it.
Yes, because if a best friend is someone you're going to tell everything. Trust me, you're not going to tell your other opposite best friend about your marriage, how your husband is doing this and this. Trust me, the advice they will give you will be yours. It won't be see this. It won't. So at the end, I feel like we have to discuss a point of there is someone who be a close friend. Definitely, those are people that have been in their lives before, and it's okay. But when it comes to a point of a best friend weighs a lot. It's a lot. That's why you see, at the end of the day, I still believe your partner should be your first best friend. There are things that, yes, you will share with your close friend from that side to give you a better ear or to see things. Or there are some things that, like you said, if your partner believes in you and trusts in you, definitely they will be okay with that, because these people came in your life before them. Yes, so I feel like when it comes to a point of best friend, it's that deep.
Maybe to add a bit. Now I'm going to share a true story. So currently dating. And I'm in a committed relationship. So this is something I actually suffered at the start, whereby it was really hard for me to accept the fact that she has a number of friends. And so we sat down, and at the end of the day, it's again you sit and talk. So when you talk, you sit down. Because at the end of the day, your partner has to understand what hurts you, like what makes you feel like that. Because there are two things that we usually mistake. We mistake one, insecurity. And trust. Those are two different things. I may be insecure, that doesn't mean I don't trust you. Those are two different things that we always have to like differentiate and know. Because all men, I'm going to say this, all men always have this thing of, I know what a man thinks. You get, but we never look at our partners. We always look at the man as a threat, but we don't look at the face our partners will do. I know my girlfriend. So this is something I really suffer, because she has friends, and these are people from me. So at first it was really hard. I was like, how? Like, you get. But we sat down and she was like, look at me as your partner. Don't look at me. At the end of the day, now that's where the trust comes in. You're like, even in a room where I'm not, my partner will always respect me. So it goes back to that respect that you give each other. It cuts across. It's not only for the women or male, it's still the same thing. Because my partner might not be okay with me having female friends. But you understand each other and you respect your relationship and respect your partner. So at the end of the day, I feel like, yes, you should have friends because the relationship should as well be. Yes. You're not going to be in my space all the time, and I'm not going to be in your space all the time. So you need friends. We all need friends. We need people. But when it comes to a best friend, who is a opposite sex, that I do not have. And honestly speaking, a best friend you're going to emotional. And you know, women are emotional beings. True. So imagine, I'm going to ask Sadie, since she's not okay with this. Imagine you and your husband have a fight. I am your best friend. You have been talking to me. You've been emotionally confiding in me.
And I make you secure.
And I make you feel secure. One thing you should know about men, on a rate of 100, it's only 5% of men that will not see you as a what?
As a friend.
That will see you as a friend, and they don't have any other. Or they don't say, hey, when I see Celia, I wouldn't want to sleep with her. You get. Because that's how a man is. You get. Unless now you put it like a brother level and I accept it.
Bro.
I'm now a brother, and still even as your brother, there are some things you don't tell me. You get. So what I'm trying to say is still it's dangerous. It would be okay, but it's dangerous. We are human beings. So imagine we have a fight with your husband, you come to confide, and I do not respect your relationship. I can take advantage of that. And before you know it, we have done something that you cannot do. So I don't really believe in sorry after danger. Because by the time you do something, it was I didn't know it was a mistake.
Oh, the devil really tempted me.
Having friends. And now sometimes to say this, the devil has suffered.
I know, that's what I was about to say.
Yes, the devil has to suffer. But sometimes we really do things consciously, but because we leave those windows, those doors, don't set boundaries. But I want to come to, now for example, I know your boyfriend. I come and start saying, nice to take you. I want to take you out for dinner. Why am I taking you?
Let me
okay, I may take you out.
Let me interject.
Why am I flirting?
Let me interject.
And you're also accepting. You're like, oh really? Should I send you a photo?
No, let me interject. I think when it comes to, for a minute or for the sake of argument, let's put feelings aside. Okay? And assume that I have known Owen for 10 plus years. We went to school together. I know Owen is my friend. He has never met a person, me. We've really been friends. And this is a person I confide in. And I have a partner who actually is not my friend. Because we are not forgetting the fact that some people enter relationships with people, with people who are not their friends. Like you cannot even make them a friend, even if you wanted to. They are strict, they are tough, they are serious, you cannot confide in them. And you're not good at making girlfriends by them. And Owen is my friend for 10 years. Would it really be so wrong for me to actually confide in my friend that I have known all this? Well, like there is nothing like, and you know me, my partner knows me, they know who I am. Would they really need to feel insecure about someone like that?
Can I respond to this? At least you have to. Maybe your friend for 10 years doesn't mean I will respect the fact that you're married. It won't. You get what I'm saying? So that is where I usually say, we as men, we already know. And that's the truth. I know so many women usually say, but people are different. Yes, people are different. But there's something you know that she can do. That you know that, this is something a woman can do. People are people at the end of the day, and we are humans. You get. So yes, you've known it. Actually, that's even more dangerous. You've known this person for the longest time. But there's something I always tell my husband. I want to tell everyone who is really looking into it. This thing of this is who I am. If you enter a relationship, you're trying to be one. In one way or the other, I will have to try and fit into the world. it's not a must, but I'll try. You get, so that this is who I am as you are born not knowing anything. You learn everything as you grow up, and it doesn't mean you can't let go of some characters if you're really willing to be with this person. You say that, oh, I can fail to make my husband, my friend. Who is a friend? A friend.
Someone you can confide in, but you can't confide in.
No. You're not confiding in all your friends. You say I'm your friend, but you can't confide in.
I know. No, I'm talking about your partner.
Yeah.
Yes.
So
Okay.
let me add to that. I feel like, okay, seeing it from Seni's side, one, I think at the end of the day, first and foremost, as you're dating us, as much as you're not friends, there's a stage of person. Strangers, lovers, best friends, but I feel like at the end of the day, you will have to know your partner. If your partner knows you well, and it's okay. I feel like outside there are people who are okay with their partners
being best friends,
or couples, and it's okay. You trust your partner, it's okay. So at the end of the day, is knowing your boundaries as in a relationship, and also knowing your partner as a person.
Yeah.
And also knowing yourself, like I can't go beyond this, and also defining
your boundaries
in that best friend relationship. I feel like full boundaries and
because like you say, sorry, if I have a friend, he is my friend.
Yeah.
Right? He is my friend.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to allow him to get like anywhere inside my relationship. Because the point now, if I am confiding in him and somehow my partner gets to find out, right, from him what I've confided, then that breaks the boundary. Because Owen, if I have a friend who is a male, yes, and there is nothing more. I keep adding that there is nothing more. You shouldn't have to know as my partner what I talk to him about.
Yeah.
You shouldn't have to know.
Yeah, because you have to have a code.
You understand? And as my partner, you have no reason of going to find out. Unless I give you a reason to. You have no reason to go find out. So, unless you go looking for it, and you end up finding what you don't need to find. But otherwise, I feel like that is my opinion.
Yeah.
I feel like we can always draw boundaries, even with friends, because it is possible. Unless you allow it to go beyond.
It all goes back to boundaries. But I will tell you this. Again and again and again, I'll repeat.
We are women, we are speaking for emotional side.
I will repeat and I'll repeat. Men are logical.
Yeah.
Men are insecure.
And now listen, men are logical.
Men are also insecure.
And that's true. And it's only a man who loves you that will be jealous of you. And will always be like wanting to know what is in your business. Saying if I don't care about you,
then I don't love
want to know what you're doing,
no.
who you're talking to.
I'm not saying
all that.
You can love while trusting.
Yeah, and
because it goes hand in hand. You can actually love me and trust me. Because Owen, if you know your partner, you know them. Because by the time you chose them, you found this friend in their lives. You still, and she picked you. She didn't pick the friend. She went with you. What reason would you have to think that she would actually leave you for the person you already found in her life?
But you see, also at the end of the story, for cutting you short, you see, at the end of the day, I trust my partner, but I also don't know what the best friend is telling at the end of the day. It's telling him. There's that point. I'm not saying all best friends are wrong, but there are some best friends that are really bitches, and we have to avoid.
So that would be on a personal level. You as Charlotte, you control your friend.
No, you can't, because it's going to affect your relationship. I heard of this story with a girl. Okay, this is different than opposite sexes, but it was the same girl.
Yeah.
But I feel like the lady was trying to call them my board of governors. I feel like when you're best friends, that's your board of governors. He's your driver,
okay.
Right? So that means if I say, my name, I'm using Nick or Nicholas. Nicholas, like your best friend, it's like, Nicholas, this and this happened. Nicholas will be like, do it like this. A wise friend will tell you the right thing to do, whether you want it or you don't want it. But a wrong friend may tell you what not to do, the wrong thing to do, and you do it because you believe in them. Sometimes we are closed because we believe in this person. So I feel like at the end of the day, as long as it concerns a relationship or marriage, like a protection is for both you two. If I don't care if you're strangers, make sure you're friends somehow, because your partner should be the person you cry to I may not tell you for everything. There are things, that's why I bring in a point of close friends. There's a person who I believe like, I trust this person. Yeah, they may not be the opposite gender, but maybe they will give me the right wisdom. To take. So that's
all right. Guys, allow us to first pause there because I know we can talk all day about this. We are going to return with more, and yeah, I know this can't end, but yeah, please go take some water. We shall be right back.
So this topic is definitely juicy, and yeah, some people may agree and some may not agree. So in moments where people find this risky and they don't agree with this, what boundaries should be put up? What boundaries should such a partner put in their relationship?
As you who is in a relationship, I think one of the ways you can actually create boundaries is by making sure, number one, your partner knows your friend. Because one of the things that I've realized that causes trust issues when it comes to such, when things start becoming secretive, you have this friend, you're hiding them. You go out with your friend, your partner doesn't know. They find out either on social media or you talk to this friend and maybe your partner finds out and that you talk to this person. Like, it becomes a secret somehow. Now it starts to look suspicious. So one of the ways that you can actually create boundaries is keep your partner in the loop with your friends. Because the moment your partner knows who your friend is, what they do, what they mean, they actually meet that friend, I feel like it can mitigate some of these issues. Because if my partner meets Owen, Owen meets my partner, Owen will know I have a partner, my partner will know I have a friend called Owen. And the next time that he sees me laughing with Owen and I'm tapping him on the back, it won't look like. So that is one of the ways you can put such boundaries. And then also, maybe just to add, is that you don't have to overdo it, especially in front of your partner. Even away, okay, let me not just say in front of, even away. Because if you start to feel like your friend is going beyond what they need, like they are bad mouthing your partner, they are trying to make it look like your relationship is not going to work out or something like that, you can make it clear to them. And maybe if your friends, they start coming closer to your partner or something like that, you can make it clear to them. You're like, you know what, no, you're my friend and I love you, but you cannot be doing this. And we make clear, one of the things that we don't do is talk to our friends, because you want to keep a friendship. And your friend kumanyiras you, they go beyond, they start being so close to your partner, or they start talking about your partner, or they actually start talking to your partner about you. That is where you will either end that friendship because it's not worth it, or you put them at an arm's length. That way, you can try and save your relationship from them.
Then I think it also begins with, before you set boundaries. One is, most of us men want our friends, but we never give them the same space. You get? Because it's different if you come and you want to share something, and before you even say anything, or you're already contemplating how you're going to do this, you already have that feeling. So that's why I think sometimes you find that your partner is crossing the boundary that you've set. And maybe talk to someone else about something exciting. But boundaries are necessary. That is true. Because it's the only thing that will keep your relationship going. But also, some people set boundaries and they don't follow them. They respect boundaries. So I feel like sometimes it begins from being a safe space for your partner. Once you're safe, do it hard. Sometimes it's really hard for me. Because one, some men are able to, like I said, a man will literally want to be under his skin, which is also unhealthy. Because your partner needs space. You also need to go learn new things, know what's out there. But it takes time to
sink
accept and women should know this. Men take in things. They're not going to wake up and say, okay, yes, you've said you want this, it's okay.
Done.
It's a process. The same way you may say we need time. It's the same way men also need time. You know, there's a saying during this mental awareness week. They're like, people say, as a man, why are you crying? As a man, why are you emotional? But at the end of the day,
you are human.
You are a human being. So, and by the way, if your man ever becomes good, never emotional, never always think and be like something is wrong.
Not interested.
Something is wrong. You get.
Yeah.
But boundaries are, it's like you know, how can I say? It's like
It's a
power foundation. It's like building a wall and you put electricity around. Because it's what is going to protect you and keep you in shape. At the end of the day, we are human. That is something that we can never change. So it's those boundaries, but still, you don't dictate the boundaries. You sit down with your partner and say, oh, when you do this and this and this, it makes me feel like this. Then you'll be like, oh, I know it makes you feel like this, but it's like this. So you make me understand that, when I'm with Owen and we are jazzing, there's literally nothing. You may be talking about work, we're talking about this. Now, where the problem comes in, like what Sadie said, is when things start being separated. You get
crossing the bound.
You're hiding things. Like, why are you hiding things?
I see.
For example,
when this message pop up here,
and I hide the phone. You hide the phone.
It raises suspicion.
You get. They ask you about someone before you explain. You're being defensive. So sometimes it's also from the fear. My man is going to think I'm doing something. And sometimes women hide things because they are scared.
Because you men have created that environment.
Yes. But also don't judge men. Because men are coming from somewhere. Men, listen.
Owen, I'm sorry. I'm going to jump in here. I think you shouldn't have it both ways.
Yeah.
You cannot have it both ways. Create a safe environment for your partner to come and talk to you.
Yeah.
If she doesn't talk to you, you need to go back and question why did she come to me?
Yeah.
Because you cannot come and say, I cannot give you a safe space, but I'm coming from somewhere, so you have to understand where I'm coming from and why I cannot give you it. You make it hard for her. What do you expect her to do?
Yeah, then I think also that goes back to understanding each other. You get, that's what I was trying to mean. By the time I'm bringing up something that hurts me, it's stemming from something. You get, because I'm not saying, oh, this is what I'm saying and this is how it should be.
Okay.
That is wrong.
Okay.
But when I'm coming to you, I shouldn't come like that. Attack. Because at the end of the day, it's me and you against the problem. It's not me versus you. We are trying to fight the solution.
I like that.
So when I come to you and I'm like, when you around,
you should put that pot on now, frame somewhere.
Yeah.
It's you and me against the problem, not you and against you. Guys, why are we fighting with our partner?
Yeah, sometimes you make it a debate, like as if we're in parliament. Before you know it, you're not talking, need space, and space.
And you're hurting.
Over
Can't take a lunch.
And you're not talking. You are there like
gumiti, but you're not gumiti.
You find your man is hiding in the car to cry. You get, let me tell you a story. I watched this story somewhere, but they men also go through it. So a man had past experiences, but like I said, sometimes also as men we have that fear. If my woman sees me cry, how will it feel? So the man used to wake up every day at 3 to go down in the car garage and break down and cry. So the woman is like, but my man wakes up every day at 3. Where does he be going? Let me follow him. So that one night, the woman did what? Sleep. So the man goes to the car, she followed. She reached the man was crying, hitting the steering wheel.
What in the world was she doing to make him go through that?
Of course, it may not be about her only, but the world.
The things
people say that if you cry in front of your woman, she will think you're weak. Babe, you always cry in front of you.
It's
it's not always
might also cry.
Mine too cry.
It's not about always feeling like a hard guy. Yes, we are hard people. We go through things because as men, even the Bible says, you have to go out and face anything that comes over.
Crying as a man, it does not make you weak.
Jesus wept.
Yes.
Jesus wept.
Yes.
Jesus
David
cried.
wept.
Preach it again.
Honestly,
Jesus did
cried.
what?
I mean,
who am I? Who are you?
You know.
Even though you're a billionaire or what, you still have emotions.
Yes.
So at the end of the day, it goes back to a safe space.
Yeah.
But Ben, you shouldn't fear. Oh, if I cry, if she goes, she's not meant to ease.
Yeah.
Because your woman is supposed to be there for you the same way you be there.
Yeah.
The same way women are supposed to submit to. The same way your woman submits to is the same way you can submit to.
Amen.
Because it's the same thing that
Preach it.
that
Amen.
It's not only because some men I think and be like, when I set these boundaries, she's supposed to follow them, but that's not the case. And men, you're not always right. Always learn how to listen. Because it's something very actually. I'm talking out of experience. I don't want to deny. Listening at times is hard. Because where it comes from is you feel like what you know is what you should, and that is what you do. So once it all begins with listening to each other and understanding, because you're not going to set any boundary if you do not understand each other. That is the truth. So before you even jump into, oh, we need to set the boundaries, you have to first understand. Because trust me, every tough conversation you have will always build a boundary. You know why? Because you understand, you know, I did this mistake, you learn from it, and there's always room for mistake with people. People are not perfect. If you're looking for a perfect lover, you will never get one. So, and that's something you really have to understand before you even start saying, hey, my woman is like this. No. Before you came to action, she's a different person.
You're a different person.
But you're trying to do. That's why you set these boundaries to see how you
meet in the middle.
Meet in the middle.
Yes.
Because if I love football and she loves going for concerts, there's no reason like, no, we are going to Napoli to watch the football. No, you say, okay, together we're going to watch the what? Then the next concert that will come, we shall go and watch.
It's about talking.
So it's about talking and understanding each other. And then also apologizing when you cross.
Preach it.
People tend to not like to do that mistakes.
If I may ask you that question, do you think actually speaking the word I'm sorry changes or does something?
Oh, it matters. It does.
The word sorry is strong.
No, like meaning it. Wait, let me ask my question properly. Because what does an apology look like?
Okay. Let me explain to you. An apology is actually you change from what you did. You get what I mean? Let me say I shouted at you. Okay, sorry, I got for that. I have to take accountability and change. And make sure that I'm not going to shout at you again. Or do what. So I am sorry is not because I want to end the whole conversation. You know what? I'm sorry, let's leave this. No. That is not that. Even before you jump into saying sorry, listen.
But do the words count?
Yes, they do. The word sorry is strong. And if you know this, it's not easy for most people to say sorry. But it all goes back to the ego. Thinking that
I don't need
sorry,
to.
It's a small word, but it weighs a lot.
True.
And some people don't mean it.
True.
That's why I say sorry comes with an action of showing that, oh, I'm sorry. That's why I find like some men will say I'm sorry before you know it, they'll hold you flowers, you're sticking to really account for what you did, to show you that I also felt it. It was really that deep, you know. And one thing we should always put away is ego has killed people's relationships. Always thinking you have options. I know there are so many women out there. I know there are so many. But there's a difference between attention and intention. Those are two different things. You may have all the attention the world can offer, but how many of those people have intention and have good intentions towards you? You get. So those are two things we should know. That when I move up or when I'm a celebrity, girls will be around me. You know, I have celebrity friends when I'm with them. Girls will be around me. But at the end of the day, what is your plan? What's your future? You want to be in that lifestyle forever, or you also want to sit down, have a wife, have a family, have kids. But it all goes back from putting your ego aside and knowing no matter of the attention, I don't need the attention. The attention I need is from you. That's why, man, please always take it as a point to compliment
you know, before Owen proceeds, I feel like you're hitting the nail on the head over and over. Every word that comes, guys, this is male approved. You guys were on our case the other time. You need a male perspective. We brought you a male.
Yeah.
So argue with your keyboard.
Because at the end of the day, if I wake up and going somewhere, I'm not complimenting you. We enter the car, we go.
I know.
We reach the hotel, a man says,
the waiter to make things worse.
Not even say the waiter. A random man says, you look smart. You will feel bad. But why are you feeling bad? You need to get. So you didn't see it. Someone else has seen it. So other men will help you see what you don't see. And at the end of the day, don't complain when they see it. And at the end of the day, they will compliment your woman.
And it is so sad that men think complimenting their woman makes them look weak, or like it makes them seem low. He would rather keep quiet, like look at you, then keep quiet. And then just like Owen says, when someone does it, compliments you, it's like he just wakes up out of sleep and he's like, hey.
Do you know that guy? Why is he complimenting? Do you know him from somewhere? The way he was looking at you, it's like he knows you. So you build scenarios in your head that you're causing. So, and this is something actually suffering. You know, you be there and you're not thinking about things in your head that are not even
non-existent.
So, but at the end of the day, we are saying all this. At discernment. Pray.
Let God give you
wisdom. Kneel down and pray. You may say, this is not the man for me. Are you sure? Who has told you so? You know, something like, but how does God communicate? How does God talk to me? So, discernment is also key at the end of the day. So, understand your person and make sure before you make a decision. You think about it. You don't just make decisions. They pissed me off. Let me do this. Let me break up with her because she doesn't want to do this. It's a process. Because people don't just wake up and get married. You're seeing people on social media happy, smiling, going for. You don't know what they went through. And people social media saying doesn't. So you find married people and once telling people don't get married.
I know.
So
fear men,
even
and women.
Fear men.
You fear men, but at the end of the day, is not all advice that comes from out is what
valid. Yes.
So as a man, you also have to stand your ground and say, I've set my boundaries, and these are my boundaries. When you cross my boundaries, then
I have a question. Does someone want to be in the video? I feel like there is someone with an opinion. You have an opinion. He will comment.
So at the end of the day, it's respect. And women, yes, men are supposed to submit, but you should be submissive. Because the only way a man feels respected is through that submission.
The Bible says, men, love your wives like Christ loves the church. And women, submit to your husbands. It goes hand in hand. I think that is what I feel like. That is a topic for another day. That is for a topic for another day. I don't want to get into it because if I do, it's going to be like a whole thing. But yes, I feel like we submit by loving and respecting and allowing our men to lead. And as men, you love your wife by respecting them, loving them, communicating with them, protecting them, providing for them. That is how you show love. And that is a topic for another day.
That's a topic for another day. I may have a different opinion about that. Let's close that point. Let's close that point and go strictly to boundaries of best friends. Now, a best friend who is your partner's best friend, what should they know as boundaries that they need to see it I need to keep this and not interfere in my best friend's relationship. Me as a best friend. Yes. So what are those boundaries that I don't need to go cross? So I feel like for me as a best friend, because I'm stepping into shoes
of a best friend
of Owen and her girlfriend. Anyway, so I feel like me as a best friend, at the end of the day, I need to know my place, because I feel like when you know your place, you will know there are things that I don't cross at the end of the day. Because what's my duty as a best friend? If Owen is confiding in me, I have no reason I have no reason, first and foremost, to go to tell to his partner. That's not my duty.
Yeah.
For me, my duty is to make sure I give the right sense of advice. Because I believe, yes, the partners that have really been blessed to have best friends that are reasonable, that are going to give them wise decisions. So me as a best friend, I have to make sure that I know my place to help me keep my boundaries. Then also, secondly, I have to respect our relationship. Because I'm your best friend. So if there's respect, I have no reason to why her partner would be insecure about me. I have to make sure that I keep it strictly to friendship. If you, in case, because sometimes maybe, like you said, men may see the other one is seeing the logic of I want to sleep with Charlotte. But if Charlotte is straight, is like, guy, bro. This is a friendship. We are not going anywhere. So me making sure that I respect our friendship, I feel like it's a boundary to our relationship.
And I also do believe, because we are not only talking about male best friends to girls, they are also female best friends.
That's why it came for me as a female best friend.
Yes, female best friends for guys.
Yes.
And I do, one of the things I want to make clear, I don't believe in mutual friends. In a relation, I don't believe in mutual friends. There is no way you can be my friend and you love my partner, like you appreciate my partner, you're nice to them, because you're my friend. But I cannot share you. You are my friend, you are my friend. You cannot be my friend and a friend to my partner. You will never know which side to go to. Especially when push comes to shove.
Always be biased.
Yes, when it comes down to a point where we need to separate our friends. Because I need someone on my side, he needs someone on his side. Where are you going to fall? So I don't believe in mutual friends.
In the middle.
I do not believe in the mutual friends. I don't want to hear my friend saying, I am a friend of Asenath and my husband. No, you are my friend. Who knows my husband? You cannot be close to my husband. No, there's no acquaintance there. The only acquaintance you have is with Sunny, no one else. And I believe that once you know that, once you know that as a friend, you will not know how to cross boundaries. Because we have had this, I want to call it like a disease. We have this disease where someone thinks just because you know that both of us, you think you have the right, especially as a female friend, you have the right to be close to
Your husband.
my husband. Like, I start to see you posting each other on social media. You know, you've met my husband, you take selfies and you post, oh, I was with Mr. Kidudu. No, babe. No. If I am not there, please do not take your picture.
Wait, I'm lost. Are we still talking about the same? Now, are we now talking about the same gender or the different genders?
It's all in genders. It's all across genders. Charlotte, you do not ever have to feel that you see me somewhere with your boyfriend or your fiance and I'm there with him, we are taking photos and you find me posting your fiance that you know what, I was with I cannot do that because you know what, I am Charlotte's friend.
I have no business with her husband.
Yes, I have no business with their partner. And if I know that, there is not a time that Charlotte is going to feel insecure that I am with their partner for any reason whatsoever. Innocent as it may be. Guys, listen, open your ears properly. I don't care how many times you promise that it is innocent. It's not right. Those are some of the unspoken rules of friendship. Let's keep it separate. Mutual friends cannot exist. You have to pick a side. It is very important. And then I also think that there are these things of work friends, work besties, work besties,
colleagues. They are work besties these days.
Work besties, guys. Let's be advising. It is very important to respect people. I know that this is something that cannot work for people who love dating married people, who love being in relationships with people who are already taken. It may not be advice that they may listen to, but especially if you are a friend, you need, and let's say you're seeing your friend's partner a lot, it is very important to set a boundary. Doesn't matter if you share a desk. It doesn't matter if you see each other every day somewhere. You know that is Charlotte's partner. I know that is Charlotte's partner. I need to be able to know, to set a boundary, right? To know that he is over there. Yes, I know him. I know who he is. Hi, you don't have to be rude. You don't have to be, oh, hi, how are you? Oh, nice to see you. Move on with your life. Because, guys, I believe as a friend, it takes more than just the word. Like we said, it is respect, it is love, it is trust. And that is earned. It is not made. Yeah, that is my submission.
Yeah, true. Maybe say one shout out to my friends. Because you know why I'm saying that is they tell me, is this saying, tell me
who you are,
and I'll tell you who you are. So at the end of the day is when I come to you, that's my best friend. And I'm telling you, I'm going through this and this with my life. Trust me, if the first thing you tell me is break up, I'll never talk to you again. Get what I'm saying? No matter how bad the situation is, you try not to break the relationship.
Like your first advice should not be
unless it is really like, you know, you've really hit the wall and it's like the worst to the worst with the evidence. There you can be like,
you put your friend first.
There you first ask your friend, what do you feel? What do you think? You get it. Because at the end of the day, you know the best. You know my girlfriend's story. You get it. That's why sometimes some people break up because of advice. Friends. And those friends that give advice don't even you get it. But me, what I'm saying is, it's healthy to have a friend. For example, now me, my girlfriend is like, say, in case of like anything. But of course, if you don't have talking to say, don't come and say, oh, Seni, this is like this. No, I come in a way that if this is like this, how can someone handle it? Not that, oh, me and my girlfriend, we are going through this.
She did this.
She did this. She did that. I can never do that. And at the end of the day, no matter what bad thing she does to me,
he will always respect her.
You get. But very few friends. That's why I see people use the word friend. Because, for example, a wife, she called your friend. It's not, oh, because I met you on the road. We vibed,
now
we shared contacts,
we
are now friends. The word friend, when they go and search and it goes, it's deep. That's why she's saying you have to differentiate between a close friend and a best friend. To me, my best friend is my girlfriend. So it whoever thought is my best friend. But my best friend is my girlfriend.
Me
but
too.
It doesn't stop me. It doesn't stop me from having friends. Because at the end of the day, your relationship has to really you get. But sometimes it's our insecurities that you start asking questions that don't matter. But also priorities. Priorities matter. Who do you choose? Do you choose your partner first or your friends first? That also matters. Priority. What is priority?
Which is important.
You get what is more important.
If it came down to it, who you choose?
I feel like when
it is not good to put it on a weighing scale. No.
It is important.
It is important to know.
It is important to know.
On a weighing scale also.
It's not
if it came down to that, to that point.
Yes.
Because there are people who will actually argue. They are not willing to let go of their friend. And they make it like they tell their partners, I don't care what you think, I don't care what you do, this is my friend. They are not willing to let them go.
But also, if the man is not giving a valid reason as to why you should let go to your friend, I don't see a reason as to why you should let go to your friend.
There may be a valid reason for him. Maybe he can't bring it out
and
well.
If maybe that, but also as a woman, before you get reached, or as a man, before you get reached with your woman, sit and first understand. Think before you say no. You get.
Do you know that there are so many men who actually are not comfortable with their women having friends? Like for no reason at all. they're just not comfortable because they don't like knowing that their partners, especially men. No, I don't know so many women who are like that, but I've heard of so many men who are not comfortable with their partners having friends. They're all
genders.
Exactly. No, yes, even if it's the same gender, even with the same, like they want to isolate you.
That's selfish.
So, but with a different gender, let's talk about that. With a different gender, me, the best thing I can do as a man is, of course, if I know that person, I will monitor, I will know.
Yes.
You will, as a man, you will know when someone is crossing about.
Nice, yeah.
So the best I can do is be like, you know what, babe, I don't really think this is great. Or be careful.
Yeah.
But I can't come and say, that friend, because even though you did that and she's not with you too, it will now bring another problem.
But if we come back to the question, friend or partner, priority lies where?
For me, I'm answering this as priority always land with my partner.
Okay.
True. Personally.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, guys, this is like
your other half.
Like you're forever.
What about if it's a wrong partner?
If it's a wrong partner.
And you have let go of your.
No, let me tell you.
Let me first correct her before she misleads us.
I'm not misleading, guys. They are honest questions.
Priority.
I'm going to put it to the viewers as well.
Yes.
Priority
doesn't mean, oh, don't mind about your friends. No. Priority is what comes first. For example, I'm supposed to take you on a date, but also there's respecting the boundaries. It comes priority. You can't be, you're going to hang out with your friends, then I want to see you.
You know?
That would really not come.
But
in a scenario, your man needs you, and Charlotte needs you. But still, you evaluate and know. But before you even say, oh, I'm not coming, you explain. You actually talk to him and say, Sandy is here and here and here. I need to run and go help her. You get. In a case of an emergency, that's the only time I can ever choose anyone. That is not in case of an emergency. But in case of leisure chills, my woman calls me, she wants to see me, she wants to live with me, spend time with me. So
as
you usually say it here.
Yes, you back and
give and say, you know what?
We love you, Iris. You always abandon us. But question: if guys, I have many questions because there are so many dimensions of this whole thing that we may not even begin to touch, right? But these are random thoughts. We are talking and so many random thoughts are popping up in my head, right? As my friend, both of you are my friends. I come and tell you, I'm not going to be able to continue with our plans that we had for tomorrow because my partner wants me to stay home because he can't order food. He wants me to stay home and that's what he wants me to do. So I can't make it. What would you advise me?
Pastor, can I go first?
Please.
On a Christian born again level, first and foremost, I would say semi personal. I would respect that because what kind of friend am I who is saying, "Sani, don't cook for the man"? No, get off from there.
That's why I went there.
Cook. That's why you went there. So, person on that level, I would really respect that and appreciate you communicating.
Thank you guys so much for watching. We need to close this. I feel like we need to have a part 2.
Yeah.
I have so many questions, but I can't ask all of them at this time. But it's really been amazing.
Yeah, wow, because it's really rich. It's a topic that has a lot to talk about. We are sorry we took a lot of time.
Yeah.
But definitely, we got you here. Round of applause. Anyway,
guys, as we go away and as we conclude this, please don't forget to follow us. And you followers, we love you. Thank you and welcome to the Random Thoughts family with your girls, Seni and Shali. And we are so proud to have you. And if you're new here, please come in. This is a safe space. We are going to leave you with a question, the same question of this topic. Would you be okay with your partner having a best friend of the opposite gender? And share with us your opinions on our comments on TikTok. Random Thoughts UG, on Instagram, Random Thoughts UG, and we are also on YouTube, Random Thoughts UG. So you can leave your comments, guys. We are always happy to read them, even though you guys are so harsh sometimes.
Tend to burn
Yeah, man,
us.
people
We
hate
love
on us, but we
you.
love you anyway. And there is no thought that is weird where we are. And yeah, that is it for today. Thank you so much for joining us. We love you, we adore you, and we will see you next time in the next video.